Hi everybody, this is a couple of projects that I've been working on. This one is done and I'm moving on to the next one. The next one is, so far, kind of looking like this. This is actually this week, so I have not been feeling well for a number of days now, but today the sun came out. Yay! It stopped raining here, and so I am so glad that I was able to get out of my house and do a couple of things that I needed to do. That's way too much, but we'll see what we can do with it. And I'm kind of getting the idea about working in this little journal. This is my calendar journal, my planner, and I work in it loose leaf style. This is the symbol for Tattered Angels. It's from Canvas Core Brands, and it's just a beautiful little journal. So I'm going to be fixing this little page up. This tree is unfortunately placed right over Saturday the 28th, but that's okay. I can just write around it when I get there, and if I need to write stuff down. This week has been super wet, super cold, and super rainy for Phoenix, Arizona. And I just do not do well. That's why I don't live other places. But when other places look more like Phoenix, Arizona because of the weather, it's yucky. So I'm just going to use liquid matte medium to glue this down. And these little trees are from one of my coloring books that I have been doing. I have now two, believe it or not. I have two coloring books. And I'm told that when you glue collage images down, you're supposed to glue the surface that they go on, and you're supposed to glue them as well. So that's why I'm doing that, and I hope it turns out alright. I kind of feel like I have two left hands, but maybe not. Maybe it's going to go down okay. It's still going to cover the number. But I'll just replace that. I still like it. I like the green against the blue. And I used my Inktense pencils to color inside of my coloring book. And they just really do. It makes it so easy. I go over it to activate the ink in the ink pencils. I go over it with a water brush, and that actually activates the pencils. Once they're activated, if they're activated totally, some of this is moving around, but probably I didn't activate every single pencil line totally. Once they're activated and they dry, then it is a great thing because they're permanent. And then you can go back over them with matte medium or whatever you're using, and they won't smear or smudge or move around. So I really like that. I think that's pretty cool. I'm just going to add a little bit of silver glitter, not a lot, just a little, to this tree where it has this design on the top. They all have this design. For some faux snow, and it makes it stand out. And we are coming up on the last week. Today would be Wednesday, the last week of January. So next month I think I'll decorate my pages with hearts and flowers and things like that. Let's see here. I'll just use my Sharpie pen. And what I've done this week so far is I have been able to, I'm going to set this aside to dry before it gets smeared. So on yesterday I babysat. It rained the entire day while I was there. So in Phoenix, Arizona, we have, I'll just put a little cloud with some raindrops coming down. We have so many days normally of sunshine that doing the calendar, even in the classroom back when I was there, it was boring because it was sun every single day, unless we had some storm systems come through, and then we could count up the days that were not sunny and the days that were like, we were able to record some foggy days at one point and some days that were rainy, or some days that were totally cloudy, not necessarily rainy. But every day this week, and for some days now, we have had rain. It has been either cloudy or rainy and cloudy. So there were a few hours once this week when we had some sunshine, and that may have been on Monday. But for most of the time this week, it has been rainy up until today. And I'm so happy to report that today was sunny. All those other days, whew, those are smokers for me as far as getting out and feeling up to going and doing things. I'm just so happy and so glad that that the sun is out all day today. So happy and glad that I can hardly stand it. So there we go for this page. And there's a couple of other little collage pieces that I have left over from earlier in the month, and I just need to find a nice little place for this one. I really like it, and for some others, but right now I'm looking forward to February, and I'm looking forward to some days that are not so cloudy and not rainy, and that I will be very grateful for. So, hello to my new subscribers. I'm so glad you're here. I just love that I'm up and over 200 now, and thank you so much for that. I'm going to have another giveaway pretty soon. I'm completely baffled as to what I should give away, but I'm thinking about a few things. So I'll come back next time and have a little more to say about that, like when it starts and when it will end, and then we'll have some more information to go on. Love you so much. So glad that you're all here, and I hope I talk to you soon.